Now, the search continues for 6-year-old Khayelethu Magadla. The little boy fell down a manhole over a week ago while playing with his friends. This week on Monday, his family celebrated his birthday without him as the search enters its 10th day. Reporter Lindokuhle Xulu is there tracking the situation for us. Let's go back live to him. And a little bit earlier, he was around Klipspruit in Soweto. I think he's still there as we saw yet another attempt to go to an area where there's hope that there might be some signs of what has happened to the little boy. Lindokuhle, good afternoon again. What's the latest you can tell us?
Well, the search continues, Braden, as you rightfully say, and it's one manhole after another in terms of this search. Rescue practitioners would basically just go into one manhole and then they leave, they go to the next. But it's quite swift today, I must say, as opposed to yesterday and the past couple of days, because there were some obstacles on the way. But reaching this particular point means that they are able then to advance swiftly. This is one of the manholes that we were showing you earlier on by the Klipspruit main road here, and they have essentially just moved from this particular one as we were waiting. They've moved on to the other ones that are far on that other end. So this is the practice that we've been seeing, where they check each and every manhole. We understand that the reason they are doing this is because they want to do a thorough job in terms of checking all the obstacles that are underneath there, to check if the 6-year-old's body is not caught up in any of those obstacles. When they find them, they remove them. Like yesterday, Praten, I can tell you that there was an obstacle that had gotten their attention, and they said that because of the size of it, they had to then recheck. They were able to divert some water away from some of the pipelines here, and what they were able to do was to just go and send technicians underneath and check whether that was the 6-year-old or not. They've since told us that that was essentially a brick stone that was underneath the water that had led them to believe it could be what they were looking for. But unfortunately, at this stage, because of the search and recovery operation, they were not able to, in fact, find the 6-year-old. So the search continues in a sense that from that particular manhole I'm talking about, they've since moved on to several others, including the ones that I've been showing you behind me. They are just about 500 meters away from where we are standing, and it's basically just a continuation of that process. They are trying to clear up the 13-kilometer pipeline to check if the 6-year-old is not caught up in anything. But their hopes are on that particular thing that we continue to repeat, the split chamber, where this is a separation or a saturation of the dirt as well as debris, including with the sewer. So that is the process they are doing now. But we do understand that later this particular evening, in fact early morning tomorrow, they'll be trying to search the split chamber, because that is when there is a bit of a reduction in terms of the traffic and volumes of water that would be going through the split chamber. So they are pinning their hopes on that particular split chamber should they not find the 6-year-old in any of these manholes that they continue to try and check. So that's the process that's unfolding at this stage, Praten.
Okay, thank you very much, Lindokuhle Xulu, for that update. We'll touch base with you a bit later on as that search for little Khayelethu continues in Soweto, underground there in the water pipes.